Number 1. Mercedes-Benz C-Class. The 2026 Mercedes-Benz C-Class is an outstanding illustration of how heritage and modernity can live in perfect harmony in a world where innovation and luxury are sometimes at odds with one another. Mercedes-Benz has passed the status of its C-Class executive vehicle onto succeeding generations. By fusing classic good looks with state-of-the-art technology and meticulous engineering, the 2026 model elevates this bloodline to unprecedented heights. This vehicle exemplifies the perfect union of tradition and innovation. It is more than just a car. The 2026 C-Class boasts an elegant and menacing visual storyline that is based on the brand's sensual purity principle. A tall hood, small overhangs, and a slim form that exudes poise and agility constitute an ideal proportional balance. Sleek digital LED headlights frame the front grille, giving the vehicle a more aggressive appearance than previously. The athletic posture of the vehicle is emphasized by the elegantly sculpted yet controlled back end, which is guided by smooth character lines that traverse the length of the body. The car's look subtly changes depending on the light thanks to new paint choices like Mojave Silver and Twilight Blue Metallic, which create depth. When it comes to the inside, the 2026 C-Class reimagines what a mid-size luxury car should be. There is an immediate feeling of seclusion when the door firmly shuts behind you. An abundance of high-quality materials, such as brushed aluminum inlays and open-pore wood accents, are skillfully incorporated into a design that prioritizes both form and function. With its 14.1-inch display and modest tilt toward the driver for improved interaction and usage, the floating center touchscreen now takes center stage on the dashboard. Within, you'll find the most recent version of the MBUX infotainment system, an upgrade in intelligence, speed, and user-friendliness. Its remarkable accuracy in responding is a result of its use of natural language processing and gesture control, which makes even the most mundane interactions seem effortless. Both the driver and passengers have the option to set the mood with the ambient lighting, which is adjustable in 64 different hues. The cabin responds to emotions with the nuance of a theater light show, whether it's a soothing blue for late-night drives or a lively red for a morning commute. With its reworked ergonomic support, heated and ventilated surfaces, and various massage capabilities, the seats provide an almost tailor-made degree of comfort. A little longer wheelbase and some ingenious underfloor packing give the backseaters more legroom. With the option for tri-zone climate control, each occupant may create their own personal sanctuary. Number 2. Alfa Romeo Giulia. The 2026 Alfa Romeo Giulia is more than just a car. It's an inspiration, a performer, and a symbol of tradition in every curve of its body. The most recent Giulia is a striking example of Italian engineering at its finest, with a design that evokes a harmonious union of power, style, and technology. With the 2026 Giulia, Alfa Romeo manages to maintain and even improve upon its long-standing reputation for manufacturing cars that evoke strong feelings in addition to meeting the practical needs of drivers. The vehicle successfully combines the charm of traditional Italian styling with the requirements of modern driving, such as ease, security, and clever technology. Alfa Romeo has long been a frontrunner in the automotive design industry thanks to its dedication to producing visually stunning and technically exhilarating vehicles. Since its debut in the middle of the 2010s, the Giulia has become an icon of the brand's sport sedan philosophy. The Giulia has a major philosophical shift in its technical approach in 2026 in addition to a superficial facelift. The car embraces a more sustainable approach to performance while preserving its appealing proportions and strong body lines. New mild hybrid and plug-in hybrid powertrains are available for this year's model, and they're engineered to reduce emissions without sacrificing acceleration. It's not an adjustment, rather, it redefines the potential of sport sedans. Unmistakably Alfa, that is the 2026 Giulia's exterior. The front fascia now has a more aggressive aspect, particularly in low light, thanks to the lighted contour of the triangular Scudetto grille. Alternating with the grille are slim adaptive matrix LED headlights, which feature an improved, more geometrical design. Modifications to the character lines along the sides highlight the rear-driven stance, while light-reflecting sculpting creates a dynamic display of shape and tension. Optional carbon fiber features, such as mirror caps and side sills, suggest the car's lightweight performance aspirations, while new wheel designs in widths ranging from 18 to 21 inches enhance the aggressive look. To make the vehicle stand out from the crowd, the backlights are outfitted with full LED technology and designed with a horizontal accent. An aerodynamic diffuser and a newly integrated spoiler on the trunk lid enhance stability at high speeds and decrease lift without sacrificing aesthetics. Lower trim levels receive restyled dual outlets that yet convey a feeling of performance readiness, while the Quadrifoglio performance model's quad exhaust tips stay a distinctive feature. New to the exterior color palette are shades like iridescent Bianco Elegante and a deep Verde Montreal, the latter of which glistens in different ways depending on the light source. Number 3. Mercedes-Benz E-Class. The 2026 Mercedes-Benz E-Class is here, and it's the epitome of automotive evolution, a flawless fusion of heritage and modernity. This new E-Class, which sits somewhere in the German automaker's vast portfolio between luxurious and functional, debuts with an air of understated confidence, state-of-the-art technology that doesn't just follow trends, but attempts to define them, and painstaking attention to detail. The E-Class has stood as a symbol of Mercedes' stunning Benz's reliability, performance, and style for many years. With the help of modern innovations in hybridization, digitization, and intelligent design philosophy, that tradition is humbly continued in 2026, with an emphasis on appealing to both seasoned fans and the next generation of luxury automobile purchasers. At first sight, the 2026 E-Class exudes an air of both power and elegance. The outside takes an aerodynamically efficient approach with a streamlined, rounded curve that doesn't skimp on style. The distinctive front grille has undergone a subtle transformation, now featuring a more refined star pattern that harmonizes exquisitely with the spotless clusters of LED headlights. These smart lights do more than just shine a light, they also communicate precisely, adjusting themselves to the current road conditions and other cars on the road to maximize visibility and safety while diverting the attention of oncoming traffic. Along with its coupe-like proportions hinted at by its sloping roofline, the E-Class boasts flush-mounted door handles and a sleek, contemporary tail design that unites sculpted LED rear lights in a horizontal configuration. The vehicle's road presence is unquestionably improved, thanks to the combination of classic and new colors ranging from a fresh urban silver to obsidian black. Upon entering, the cabin is immediately striking as a haven of technological opulence. When it comes to designing luxurious interiors that satisfy not just the senses but also the emotions and thoughts of their passengers, Mercedes-Benz remains unrivaled in the sector. The second-generation MBUX Superscreen comes standard on the 2026 E-Class. It's a panoramic display that begins at the gauge cluster for the driver and extends across the center console and the passenger side. Its ergonomic form and flawless integration of many digital interfaces make it a standout. The driver is greeted with an upgraded steering system, touch controls with haptic feedback, and an augmented reality heads-up display that superimposes navigation and safety data onto the windshield. Number 4. Lexus LS. The Lexus LS is one of the most prestigious and well-respected names in the world of luxury sedans. The LS has stood for Lexus's dedication to quality, innovation, and quiet performance since its 1989 debut. In keeping with this tradition, the 2026 Lexus LS introduces a revolutionary new concept that fuses cutting-edge technology with understated sophistication to create an unparalleled driving experience. The 2026 model year introduces an upgraded take on a legendary flagship that hasn't wavered in its mission to provide the pinnacle of luxury transportation for fans and aficionados. The 2026 Lexus LS has an eye-catching design that is immediately noticeable. Lexus has achieved a new level of aggression with their redesigned spindle grille, which is both more integrated and sleeker than before. The body shaping lines are more supple than before, giving the wearer the illusion of movement even when they're not moving. The car's stance has been slightly expanded to improve visual stability, and new LED lighting components give the front and back a contemporary and futuristic look. Reduced drag and increased efficiency are the results of fine-tuned aerodynamics, which include active grille shutters, optimized underbody panels, and a slightly lowered roofline. The goal in designing this vehicle was to make it stand out and leave an impression. A re-engineered base that fully utilizes the Lexus global architecture luxury GLC design lies beneath the sculpted bodywork. The improved balance and ride quality are a result of this foundation's reduced weight and firmer structure. For those looking for improved traction, the 2026 Lexus LS offers an all-wheel drive configuration as an optional upgrade, while rear-wheel drive remains the norm. Modern adaptive suspension components can sense road faults before the rider can, and engineers have taken special care to reduce harshness, vibration, and noise levels. As a result, the ride becomes more about bringing machine and motion into harmony rather than about separating the driver from the road. Two very efficient and powerful powertrain options are available at the 2026 LS's core. One is a 3.5-liter V6 engine with twin turbochargers and 415 horsepower and 442 pound-feet of torque. It comes with a 10-speed automated transmission that changes gears with almost little effort. With 0-60 miles per hour rates in the sub-5-second range, acceleration is quick, but the power delivery is smooth and thoughtful. Another, more futuristic choice is a hybrid system that uses the same V6 engine in conjunction with the most recent electric drive technology from Lexus. Number 5. Mercedes-Benz GLC-Class. The German automaker's 2026 GLC-Class embodies the dynamic spirit of performance, innovation, and elegance upon which the brand has been founded. It is immediately apparent that the new GLC-Class is more than simply an SUV. It is an exquisite manifestation of contemporary elegance, crafted to provide a harmonious blend of functional everyday utility and the hallmark luxury of the Mercedes brand. The 2026 GLC boldly commands attention on the road with its sleek profile, strong shoulders, and sharp angles, and it provides a ride that mixes luxury with cutting-edge technology in an almost seamless manner. The GLC's look and functionality have improved with each generation. Boldly incorporating more of its EQ-derived design language into its gasoline-powered SUV portfolio for the 2026 model year, Mercedes-Benz has created a slim, aerodynamic profile with flush door handles and contoured surfaces that minimize drag and noise. Along with compact LED digital light headlamps that adaptively change to traffic and road conditions, the front fascia showcases an upgraded grille with detailed chrome accents and a bigger three-pointed star logo in the middle. Keeping with the same classy theme, the back features a more prominent rear diffuser that alludes to its performance capabilities and wraparound LED taillights that include animated lighting patterns. A more immersive and intuitive experience is the emphasis of the revamped cabin interior. Inside the GLC-Class, you'll find a haven of high-end furnishings, thoughtful ergonomics, and cutting-edge electronics. Almost every surface is adorned with high-quality finishes including velvety leather, open-pore wood, and brushed aluminum. Ambient lighting is available in more than 60 color combinations, allowing you to set the tone for every ride. Comfort for passengers is ensured on long-distance trips or during vigorous driving thanks to the seat's enhanced support and adaptability, which includes massaging, heating, and cooling capabilities, as well as expanded bolstering. With its state-of-the-art MBUX Mercedes-Benz User Experience Infotainment System, which incorporates artificial intelligence AI for assisted learning, gesture controls, and a 14.1-inch vertically oriented OLED touchscreen display that blends into the center console, the interior is unquestionably the showpiece. It hovers beneath a narrow strip of air vents and comes with a 12.3-inch digital driver display that is highly configurable and has incredibly clear graphics. The Burmester 3D surround sound system turns the interior into a concert hall with breathtaking acoustic clarity and depth, while wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are standard features. Number 6. Toyota Highlander. A midsize SUV that continues to blur the boundary between tough utility and everyday comfort, the 2026 Toyota Highlander affirms Toyota's long-standing history of making family-oriented cars with performance capabilities beyond the tarmac. The Highlander has been around for almost 20 years, and in that time it has transformed from a basic crossover into a vehicle that can hold its own against luxury SUVs in terms of technology, versatility, and refinement. In 2026, Toyota takes a risk by making sure the Highlander is still one of the most versatile and dependable options for families, daily drivers, and adventurers. The 2026 Highlander's design language embodies Toyota's dedication to blending aesthetics and utility. Its wider front grille, sculpted lines, and fascia-spanning LED lighting components give the SUV an air of self-assuredness. The body is marginally more athletic than its predecessor, but it nevertheless maintains its family-friendly dimensions. While the general shape is still instantly recognizable as a Highlander, it now has a more athletic profile thanks to minor aerodynamic upgrades, a lower beltline, and slightly flared fenders. To give drivers more leeway to express themselves while behind the wheel, they can choose between an optional blacked-out look package and 20-inch alloy wheels. The Highlander's cabin maintains its emphasis on room, luxury, and technology. With 3 rows of seating and enough space for 8 people, the cabin exudes an air of spaciousness while still providing a more personal experience thanks to the use of plush materials, genuine metal details, and optional leather upholstery. Every row includes strategically placed storage, several charging connections, and climate controls, demonstrating that Toyota has prioritized passenger needs and ergonomics. In the second row, customers can choose between a standard bench and captain's seats, allowing them to maximize occupancy or enhance comfort. Despite being a common weak spot in midsize SUVs, the third row is surprisingly easy to access and provides sufficient legroom for occasional adult usage, particularly on shorter journeys. The most recent infotainment system from Toyota takes center stage on the dashboard. It is supported by a brand new 14-inch touchscreen that is incredibly snappy and has a sharp quality. There is a suite of voice-activated functions that provide hands-free navigation, media control, and vehicle settings, as well as wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto as standard. Number 7. Toyota Mini Land Cruiser. At a moment when small SUVs are becoming increasingly popular and people are longing for genuine, tough vehicles, Toyota has created a masterpiece that manages to be both practical and attractive. The 2026 Toyota Mini Land Cruiser is more than a shrunken homage to an off-road legend. It's a serious, no-nonsense machine built to take on city streets and the great outdoors with equal ease. Toyota has fearlessly debuted a small SUV that proudly wears the Land Cruiser emblem in a market where soft roaders and cars with more emphasis on style than substance are the norm. Size isn't everything. What matters are attitude, longevity, and legacy. You can tell the Mini Land Cruiser was born to serve a certain function the second you saw it. The boxy shape is a nod to the original 40 series, an off-road legend in Toyota's family tree that even newer versions feel like a spiritual continuation of the design. The updated version from 2026 streamlines the old style into something fresh but instantly recognizable. A combination of retro charm and modern capabilities is achieved via the exterior's flat surfaces, short overhangs, prominent wheel arches, and circular LED headlights. Design like this sticks out because it isn't trying too hard to be elegant or ostentatious. Sincere, genuine, and fearless filthiness permeates it. A strong mechanical spirit resides beneath the endearingly vintage exterior. The 2026 Mini Land Cruiser, in contrast to other rivals that utilize the same chassis as hatchbacks and sedans, is based on a tweaked version of the TNGA-F platform developed by Toyota. This platform is shared with both the bigger Land Cruiser and the Tacoma. Thanks to its authentic body-on-frame design, this diminutive beast isn't faking its toughness, it really is. The Mini Land Cruiser is ready for more than just weekend gravel trails thanks to its high ground clearance, great approach and departure angles, and a suspension that is designed for articulation and robustness. Some crossovers might freeze at the thought of attempting its rock crawling, river fording, or muddy adventures, but this one is up to the challenge. The engine options are thoughtfully selected to align with the vehicle's philosophy, albeit there aren't too many. A 2.4-liter turbocharged inline-4 producing 275 horsepower and 317 pound-feet of torque powers the entry-level vehicle. Combining this powertrain with the 8-speed automatic transmission produces a satisfying blend of efficiency and power, drawing inspiration from the Tacoma and Highlander. Hybrid models that combine the gasoline engine with an electric motor are available, which is a smart move by Toyota for customers who want even more power and off-road capability. Crawling up a steep hill or freeing yourself from deep mud both call for rapid low-end torque, which this electrified arrangement provides. It also enhances total output. Toyota seems to have made a deliberate decision to not release a fully electric version just now.
Thanks for watching.